Hi, I'm Claudio Kirac. I'm a multidisciplinary designer, as you would say, working in the fields of art, graphic design, photography and illustration. So as a designer, you could find yourself having a job in working in film, on a film set, doing pre-production sketches. You could find yourself working in an advertising agency, doing design and layout. You can be a photographer, you can work at your local printers, whatever tickles your fancy, you put your skills to use, and the more you learn, the more you make yourself accessible. You can be a specialist or a generalist in any field, but I think don't spread yourself too thin, but learn some extra skills and you'll find yourself working in an amazing career. There's never been a better time for industry networks and professional development being a designer or an artist. Growing up, you want to be inspired through your career. These days there's such a good access to grassroots events, such on an amazing level. Gold Coast, in example, they hold the Analog Digital Conference, which is just fantastic, where you can interact with designers, illustrators, photographers, not only watching them on stage, but also the people around you, and you go with your friends and your peers and you just get excited and motivated, and they want you to take away from those kind of events not just what you learnt on the day, but to implement that constantly. On a national level, the semi-permanent conferences again are amazing because, as I said, with networking with designers and friends and talented peers, there's just such a one-on-one experience, and it's as far as you want to take it. Like you can go to the events and learn, or you can go to the events and interact and network and share ideas. Also, there's always such amazing travelling lectures internationally. I think in Brisbane at the Edge and the Asia Pacific Design Library, you get world-class speakers, and all of these things, although expensive for a student, I think are just such very important outlays for your professional career. You may have to work that extra bit harder to pay for the ticket, but students get such a good rate on these design conferences that you should just take them up, learn, grow, and use it to your advantage. So finding new clients and keeping key relationships is very detrimental to you as a designer. Online is so easy to meet people. Send your PDFs to people. Door-to-door knocking and visiting, if you have an appointment, is also one of your best bets with a real portfolio. PDFs are amazing and it's so great to work online, but things can get misconstrued. They can't meet you as a person. So if you can arrange an interview with an employer, you're already in the door. Cold canvassing sometimes can work. It can also backfire, just depending on if the person's really busy, how accessible are they, how big is the company, are you going directly to the boss? So those sort of things are really important to keep in mind. Is, remember people, places and faces. You might meet someone at an event and then they give you their business card. Remember their name and their face. You never know if you might be working for them or if they work for you one day. So it's really, it's important to keep those key relationships. Also, in the costing of your work, work yourself on piece rate pretty much until you can establish your style, that you know that you have an hourly rate that you can achieve what the client wants. So if you have a good agreed rate, if you're both happy and you're happy with what you're getting for the work, as well as the rights usage, because it can go on and on and on, make sure that you're getting what you're worth.